have you with us from Kenan Stadium in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. A Week 1 showdown with both teams hoping to start their season off on a high note. It's the Maryland Terrapins and the North Carolina Tar Heels. Reese Davis, David Palmer, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
The light blue and white of Kenan Stadium. Players of past years have been so strong there, trying to rebuild that school spirit in Chapel Hill. 50,000 strong at Kenan Stadium hope to get this season off to a great start. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. So Maryland's offense will have the first possession of the game. And this junior tight end is a steady, productive piece of their attack. And what a luxury it is to have a weapon like this at tight end. He is a big play that can happen at any moment.
There's a lot of great attributes about a tight end, like the size, the physicality. This guy, though, what sticks out the most is the speed. That you want to play him man-to-man, put a linebacker on him, that's a problem. You put a safety on him, he's still got good enough speed and size to go win. Palmer, this guy, they put him everywhere, and he wins because of that blazing speed.
It's really crazy to think about that he might actually be their fastest. If you had everybody lined up at receiver, tight end, just running vertical routes, he might actually be the fastest. And Dave, we've even seen him on film run away from cornerbacks as well in man coverage. Nobody can seem to catch up with this guy. A very unique skill set for a tight end.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. To throw, it's Washington. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. My goodness, he unloads on that one. Makes the grab at the 10. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Tar Heels offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And here comes the sophomore running back. He has become a key piece of this offense.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, they can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, #1 job for this defense, man. Try to make him play in a phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that one.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. He'll try to make the catch in traffic, and the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense...
Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Looking for more room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Great place to start for this offense. Motion from the wideout. Snags it and he's open. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina! Into the end zone for 6.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Extending the play. He's going to run it. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Zings it complete to the right.
Man, as a quarterback, too, after throwing picks, you just got to find completions to get the good mojo going, right? The very next drive. So he's getting to that right away. He's like, look, it's not open downfield.
Maybe some room here. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Terrapins want to pick up the tempo.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. With the catch, it's Fleming. Smashes through the tackle. Caught, and he's got room. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. Wide receiver comes in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And wings it incomplete.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on 1st down by this offense.
Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Dropping back, it's Washington. Looking to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. It's good. Easy call for the refs. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. He'll pull it down. Sides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. Line gets set, 1st down. From the gun, he leads it with the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
Well, the defense is waking up now, right? The first drive, they allowed a touchdown. They were a bit scrambled. They kind of all got together, rallied on the sideline. They've been pretty lights out since. Forced a punt on the last possession. They've now got the offense set up in 4th down again. Great job there. Pass defense, 3rd down. This defense now starting to put it together.
Looking to throw, it's Washington.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots in the zones. You got to get him involved.
To the air on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Durr. Oh, he's got some space. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. And the Terrapins want to crank the tempo.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Keeps it on 1st down.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option, Down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. He's got it on the right. Plows through the defense. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll run it. It's Williams. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. A third and goal call here from the 2. Let's see if they can finish the deal. And the sack all the way back at the 5. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. Dead center perfect. That brings them to within 1.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together.
There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Tar Heels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Dropping back, it's Edwards. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Got him downfield. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. On the move to his left. He'll try to do it himself. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Working that left side now. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Running inside, it's Williams. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Williams open on the right side. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The completion short of the sticks, it's second down. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle, it's Fleming. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Motion from the back. To the air, it's Washington. Makes the catch.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this third and short. Using his feet to buy time. Breaks into the open. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the third down. And the Terrapins are threatening on first and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins!
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Got a little room. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. They'll run the screen. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Scanning the field, it's Washington. Got his man. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no-huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Fleming. We get a timeout here taken by the Terrapins. That will be their first. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. He's got his man, makes the grab, and he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Terrapins can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. And that one's incomplete.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. Got his man. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Terrapins go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Caught in the backfield. It's Fleming. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They kick it away on 4th down. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Just under half a minute to go before the break. They'll take over 1st and 10. Shoots it to the left. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the air, it's Edwards. Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
North Carolina will call it 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And it's right down the boulevard. They take a 4-point lead here in the 2nd.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Terrapins will boot it away to start the 2nd half. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They'll move the wide receiver.
Well, in that down and distance, you're probably expecting them to throw it way down the field to get the first. Instead, they go push pass, and they did catch the defense off guard. And even though that was a big explosive play, David, they still didn't have enough yards to get it.
Well, and catch me off guard is relative. That's what you would say, the offensive player. I would say, listen, we're playing a little bit deeper because we're not going to give up the 1st down. We react to the short stuff, and obviously that's a quick, easy pass from the offense. Rally up, make the play, live to fight another down.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration.
And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Maryland! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
You know, the one thing that really worries head coaches coming into week 1 is ball security. You're worried about execution. This offense has done some good things early in this game, but you cannot put the ball on the ground because the defense will make you pay like they did right there, taking it all the way to the house.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, it's Edwards. Here's pressure. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He was looking for running room, but they get him down at the 28, and now they are set up. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got his man. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. A first down run on the doorstep. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Makes the grab on the left. Could not make his way to the corner. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Right down the boulevard. Hold on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see what's up with that. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. On that play-action fake, the action was the quarterback got clobbered after he faked the handoff.
Yeah, it definitely didn't work. The fake is supposed to be the most important part of that, to try to get the guys to suck up just for a second. But you could tell the offensive line, they weren't able to hold their blocks. Defense got to them and got the sack.
The Tar Heels will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. With the draw, it's Smith. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Durr. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Throws to the wideout. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Looking downfield, it's Edwards. Oh, they're after him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. He'll pitch it. Might have a chance. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. A spectacular one-hand grab. Two-hand catches are preferable, not always necessary. Sticking the big mitt up there and hauling it in.
And how about the play by the tight end, bailing his QB out? Because that was not a perfect throw, but he just stuck out that big paw and reeled it in.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long. You know.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth and long. Gets the back moving. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Hit as he throws.